What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a little unboxing video for you today. I got a new handbag from Louis Vuitton recently and it's been sitting in this bag. I've been waiting to unbox it for you guys so I can go ahead and use it. We've had so much construction in our building, so apologies if you do hear any noise, but I just can't wait any longer to film this video. I've been waiting 2 weeks to film this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in. So if you wanna see what I got, if you didn't already read the title of the description of the video, then keep on watching. What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hey baby. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in. We have a Louis Vuitton store. Oh, this is so big. I'm gonna actually have to put it here. We have a Louis Vuitton store here in Cape Town, so I'm so lucky that I can go in and see what I like. I do a ton of research before I get any bag. I watch tons of videos like the ones I'm filming now, so hopefully this will be helpful for you guys. But I was able to go kind of like try this out. I was going between the PM and the MM, and I decided on the MM size, as you can tell from the size of the bag. I'm gonna leave the bag down here. Also, a side note, if you don't follow my channel, you only just found me now, I'm 31 weeks pregnant, so this is a big bag and box for me to be unboxing right now. I'm actually sitting in my baby girl's nursery, so go ahead and check my channel out for that if that's something that you're interested in. But here is the little box that it came in. It came with a little ribbon. This ribbon's actually a little bit different from the other ribbons that I've gotten. I don't know if they have changed things. I bought something over Christmas time and I had like that really pretty Christmas bag, but that ribbon's different. Maybe it's just left over from Christmas. But I love these boxes. They're great to store things in as well because that little magnetic flap. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh my gosh, it's big. Woo, girl. The little bag with the dust bag is inside, so I'm going to go ahead and put this down, but I'm sure you guys know, but they've got little tabs here and you can kind of like flat pack these boxes like so. So I'm going to leave that as something to do later. But I love keeping like sweaters and scarves and things in those as a side note. Here is the little dust bag, which I love. I love a drawstring dust bag too. I know I'm taking a while to unbox this, but I'm just kind of giving you guys my tips from along the years. If you ever get a chance to go into the store, ask them for a drawstring dust bag. Sometimes they have them. They're a little bit easier than this classic fold over. But here she is. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about this purse. This is the Graceful in the MM size, and this is the classic monogram canvas, and I just got the standard tan interior, if you can see there. Sorry, the light's not very good. But I just really wanted a step up from my Neverfull. I wear my Neverfull so much more than I thought I was going to, and I mean, it must be like coming up on 4 or 5 years now that I've had that bag. It's in really great condition, but I'm thinking that I may use my Neverfull as a diaper bag. So I wanted kind of like a bag separate for myself that's like mom's bag, a little bit more sophisticated, not so throw around kind of bag. And I just thought that this gives me everything that the Neverfull did, but it's a little bit more sophisticated. It's that boho shape. It is just such a beautiful bag. This bag was also reimagined, maybe is not the right word, but it used to be called, I think, a Delightful. And the Delightful also had some little leather piping down here on the bottom. It was just slightly different. So they have redone this bag a few years ago, and now it's called the Graceful. So if you're seeing it on the resale market as a Delightful, it's a different vibe to this one. Now this is the Graceful MM, but I just wanted to go ahead and get a little bit of features for you guys, just kind of do a little small mini review, because now that I've unboxed it, it's not really enough of a video for you, and you're obviously clicking on this because you're interested in this bag. But the main thing I love about this slinky boho, very relaxed look It does come with a little luggage tag, so I did not buy this separately. So this is like its extra little piece. You could obviously get this hot stamped with your initials on it, or your name, or the city that you bought it in. There's so many different ways to do all the hot stamping. What I love about this as well is it has a magnetic closure. I'm actually going to zoom you guys in just a little bit closer just so you can just really see everything. So that's a little bit better. You guys hopefully can see me a little bit better now. So it does come with a little magnetic closure here on the front that you can see. Everything is just like, all this leather is so white and new, which I really like, because my Neverfull doesn't have any zips or anything. It does have like a little clip on the inside, but I really like the look of this bag a little bit better. I feel like it's a little slightly more sophisticated. In terms of the price range, it is very similar to the Neverfull. I would actually have to look it up depending on what country you're in. I would just advise going on LouisVuitton.com to see, but they're very competitive in pricing. And I really love the one main strap. I love that you can just kind of throw it over your shoulder here. You're not worrying about like another strap falling off and like your whole bag being exposed and open, if that makes sense. Or you could carry it in the crook of your arm. Sorry, I've got my ugly sports watch on, but I'm trying to get my steps in before this baby comes. Or you could just simply carry it like this. I just really love, this gives me very equestrian vibes, these thick leather pieces as well. I just really love the look of the hardware on this bag as well. It's kind of a little bit more unusual hardware than you would see from Louis Vuitton. There you go. Hopefully you can see there. They've got these big, giant, beautiful rings on the sides, and then the little gussets that they make with the hardware on the side as well. It's just so well made and put together. So this bag specifically, if you're like curious about stats and things, I'm gonna go ahead and get onto the inside of the bag now. You can see it has a huge wide opening. I'm hoping you can see. It's got a very big wide opening. There's a little piece of paper in here. Oh, it's just the little textile card that they kind of all come with was sitting there at the bottom, but you've got a really nice roomy bag there. I mean, it is just as roomy as the Neverfull, and it's got a big zip pocket as well. That pocket also is not detached like the Neverfull is. I can do a whole comparison of the Neverfull to the Graceful. I am planning on doing one because they are very similar. But this pocket is much bigger than, here we go. This pocket is much bigger than the Neverfull, which is really hard to see right now. And then there's like another little piece of paper in here. I think it's just like the little code. So if you're curious and you wanted to look up this bag online. So that's the code. And yeah, it's got a big, the date code as well, the date code on the bag. You can find it. This one was a little bit harder to find for me for some reason, but inside the zipper, I'm going to try and pull this lining out a little bit so you can just kind of see what's going on here. Pull the lining out a little bit. Here's the lining to the zipper. It's got a really nice zipper here. It's completely different kind of look zipper from the Neverfull, but underneath where the zipper is the date code. And my date code is RI, which is a very rare date code. It's not a warehouse that they use all the time, but it's made in France. And specifically RI, French date codes, are for those kind of reimagined bags. Like I was explaining before how this used to be a Delightful and now it is called the Graceful. So that's just like a little bit of fun date code information if you're somebody who's very specific about where you like your bags to be from. You can always look up all the date code information online. But in terms of the sizing, I just think it's just like such a great everyday casual bag, but a little bit more sophisticated. Like I said, not as entry-level looking, but the price is very entry-level, which is great. So you're getting a really good bang for your buck, especially in terms of the amount of leather that you're getting on this bag. I just love it, and I love the canvas. All the handbags that I've had that are canvas have been so good to me. I do really take really good care of my bags, but this is a lot of canvas. And then on the bottom as well, there's no darts or anything on the bottom like how an Alma would have or something like that. So you do need to be a little bit more careful in terms of like where you're putting it down on the floor. It's very similar, like I said, again, for like the 100th time to the Neverfull. I would say probably the one little downside about this bag is it doesn't really sit up on its own very nicely. You kind of have to like, you know, put it down and kind of lean it. But it is just full of space. It's got so much room for, I mean, just anything that you could really need. You could use this as a great work bag, keep your laptop in it. I just love the magnetic closure. Like I said, again, it is meant to be closed like this, but this does flap open. This, let me see if I can get a better angle for you guys. It does have a little flap, this little leather piece on both sides actually. So you could flap it around on the other side if you really wanted to, but it's not intended to be that way. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys as well really quick. Sorry for my pregnant body, but that is what it is. But I'm 5'2" and I'm really petite on a normal day when I'm not 31 weeks pregnant. But just so you can kind of see, I think it's just, it doesn't cut underneath the arm like the PM does. A lot of complaints about the PM size Graceful is that it cuts underneath your arm. I am very petite, but I just love this slouchy boho look. I just think it is so cute. I like that it's also a little bit tapered coming up to the top. Again, it just creates a little bit of different element. Not so tote baggy. Yeah. So then here it is, you know, on the crook of the arm. You can see it on the crook of the arm like that. It's really cute. Or you could just hold it, you know, if you're just running around town, you just needed to hold it in your hands. I normally advise not to hold things by the leather just because our hands carry oil. I mean, also using sanitizers and things like that, you do not want to mess up your leather faster than possible. So that's what I love about the strap, is you can just throw it over your shoulder. Obviously, I guess you just need to be a little bit more careful in summertime, but if you're mindful not to try and touch and rub on all the leather, it's really gonna last a really long time. So I'm really excited to use it and fill it up. I'm gonna do a what's in my bag video for you guys. The comparison to the LV Neverfull as well for you guys, so stay tuned for those. I'm going to try and get it all in before this baby comes. I have some baby videos as well to do, so just bear with me. But if you're new to my channel, I make new videos all the time. Subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram. I'm often posting things on Instagram there as well, or just turn the little bell notification on so you get notified every time I make a new video. I appreciate you guys who come back and watch my channel week to week. It really means so much to me. Yeah, I'm excited to have a new little bag in my collection that I'll be able to use every day, and I feel like it's just, like I said, a little bit more sophisticated from what I had before. And I'm also, like I said, going to start using my Neverfull as a diaper bag. So if you kind of want to see how I transition that into a diaper bag, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll film a little video for that for you guys too. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Give this a thumbs up if you liked this video, if this helped you decide, if you're deciding between two bags or you're really curious about the Graceful. Hopefully this unboxing and mini review really helped persuade your decision whichever way that you're going. I will do a full review once I've started using this bag a little bit more for you guys, so stay tuned for that as well. Until next time, be kind to one another, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.